Hello, KW agents. I wanted to create a video that walks through a really cool new feature that is in Command. I guess not so much of a new feature, but an updated feature, which is Twilio, and something that I'm getting a lot of questions about. So let's talk about what Twilio is first before we kind of dive in. So Twilio is a third-party vendor that is an approved vendor in the KW marketplace that you are able to create an account with so that you can very easily text from Command as well as receive text. So these are texts that you could send just one by one to anybody in your database. You could send large text as well to a group of people, and then the automatic text that show up in smart plans can automatically be sent out using your Twilio account. So the first thing that we have to do is actually set up your Twilio account. And to do that, we're going to go into settings. So when you first log into Command, you'll have your name up here at the top right, and then we've got a drop-down menu right next to that, and we're going to go into settings. Once that page loads, to get to Twilio, we're going to scroll down the page until we see the icon for Twilio, which is under messaging. If you do not have a Twilio account set up, you would have an option right here to set up the account. If you do have a Twilio account set up, this is where you'll see your phone number, which is powered by Twilio. And then this is where you can choose to manage your account and look at what you are sending and how many credits you have left. So if we click on Manage, we'll see all of the details. Down here, it's going to show you how many of your available credits you have actually sent this month, and then you're able to manage the subscription. This runs month by month. The credits that you do not use will continue to be rolled over, and we've got a sheet right here, which is on KW Marketplace, where all of the questions that you might have can be answered. You've got a tour where you can take information over here. Over here, you've got the pricing per the month. I do recommend that you start with the lowest amount, and then if we need to kind of bulk up from there, we can absolutely do that. Down here, you see we do have some discounted prices, so it turns to be pretty cheap to be able to send some automatic text out. Opt out, opt in, and then credit management. And so this will kind of walk you through. Unused credits are rolled over to the following month and added to your monthly credit quota. Credits are valid for 12 months until used or until you cancel your subscription. So that's one of the biggest questions that I get. So again, we would go into settings. We would set up the account first. Once we've set up the account, I just want to show you how you can actually go through and decide who you want to send a text message to or send it to multiple people. So let's say that we wanted to send a message to these 3 people. We can come in and click the checkbox right next to their name, and then you'll see we have this option right here that says Select Bulk Action. One of the options right here is to send a bulk SMS. And then right here, we've got the 3 contacts that we are sending this to, phone numbers right next to it. Down here is where we can actually type the message. We can even add emojis if we want to do that. And then we can also browse our files, so if we wanted to add an image or anything like that. Then over here, we can calculate the cost because that is kind of changing it. That's going to use some additional credits if we're actually sending an image. Up here, you'll see your available credits, how many messages you have used, and then we can calculate the cost of what this actual message would be right here, how much that would be. And then once we've done that, we've typed everything that we want right here. We would just choose Send Message, and that message would go right now. So that's how you can send just either a one-off message to one contact or to multiple contacts. Now, let's talk about how you get notified and what that looks like when somebody is texting you back. So I'll go into myself as a contact here because I did a test previous. You will get an alert through your Kelly app, which again, think of that as almost your Command app. So you will get an instant alert whenever somebody responds to the text that you have sent out. You will also see that you have a bell notification up here in Command, and you'll see the alerts right here. And then you'll also be able to see everything, all of the alerts right here under the timeline of the contact. So I can see the text that I sent and the time that I sent it, underneath the date, I can see that it was actually delivered and the same time. And then I can see that I actually received a text from them about 3 minutes after I sent it. Again, I would get that notification through Kelly as well. And then I can hit reply, and then this is where I can respond to the message directly to them as well. So that's how you can message individually as well as in bulk once you have it set up. The other way that you can really use this is with smart plans. And so it's super easy. Once you have your Twilio account linked, then any smart plan that you are using that has an automatic text that's sent out will automatically go on the day that you have deemed it to go in the smart plan that either you have created or you have pulled in from another agent or from KWRI. So for those of you that love automatic texting, I think this is a really big game changer in command and something that you might really like. The only thing that I do want to make sure that you know is it's not coming directly from your phone number. It's coming from a Twilio phone number. So you can search for a phone number that you would like to use based off of the area code when you're setting it up. I do just recommend that when you're texting, maybe to put something at the end of, feel free to text me back at this phone number or call me at, and put your real phone number that they can call. So think of it as Google Voice number, anything like that, to make sure that you're doing it that way. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions about Twilio or want clarification, I'm more than happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, everyone.